This just in, breaking news from St. Helens, Oregon. So I woke up Saturday morning, went over to the mean streets of Westland, to where we have one and only caged silverback in captivity. And I poked her a couple of times with a shocky stick. Then mounted up, and here we are. River City Speedway. And somehow I ended up in the front row with my buddy Bob on the pole. Wait, let's dance. Does that make me a pole dancer? Maybe I ought to think before I open my mouth. So right from the get, this is what should have happened the last race that I had last year, where I ended up on the pole. And unfortunately, I ended up breaking the right rear hub mounting bolts. Like, they snapped, and I continued to drive for about another lap, putting on a good spark display, but ended up having to pull off the track. But that was where I had run tuner, just similar to like what I did this weekend, running both categories. And anyway, I didn't get that one. So yes, as the title says, victory. I won. This is the first race, honest to goodness, race that I've ever won. As much as I was track champion in 2023, out of all those races, I never won a race. So, it's been a long time coming for me. And I was glad I was up front. It was me and Bob. Nice little scramble. So I've had it in my mind that I would talk a little bit about tech stuff when I say tech. So like, as you noticed at the beginning of the race, or not the beginning, but on the pre-lap, before the start, I kind of aggressively, I tried to burn out a little bit, spin the tires, and I was aggressively scrubbing the tires in. And there was a reason for that. So I was running tuner also, and when you're doing both categories, you're kind of hot lapping. And at one point when I was out on track with the tuner cars, I was actually tripping because I thought I had a tire going down, because it was acting strange. And what had happened is that with the excessive running of the car, my tire pressures had built up, and I was keeping an eye on them, and I was trying something new. And for example, like the right front had gotten up to probably like 26 or 27 pounds, and just regular compressed air will do that. It will, as it heats, it get more pressure in there. And I was trying it out because I'm trying to eke out any kind of advantage I can get out of this car. Because, to be perfectly honest with you, I think I'm a little underpowered compared to the rest of the cars. So I gotta do what I can. Well, more tire pressure equals less rolling resistance, which ultimately should make the car go down the track faster. Except with more tire pressure, and I think I found the line on at least this track condition, you end up spinning the tires, or you end up acting loose. You're kind of skipping across the top. So I found that. And so Then I sat for, I can't remember, a period of time, and it was kind of a chilly day out. And right before I went over to the staging for this A main and 4-cylinder, I checked my tire pressures. Oh man, they were low. They were pretty low. But I knew it was a 30 lapper, so I was like, well, I think I'm going to keep it that way, and it'll just heat up as we go through the race. I didn't want to end up in that situation where it was like, as I say, 26, 27 pounds in the right front. And so I left it. And I just didn't, but I also didn't want to go into turn 1 on the start and have a tire that wants to roll over on me. Yeehaw! So, come to find out, when you step on the brakes, you lose any gap you have behind you. Luckily, that worked out all right there. I've never experienced, up until this race, having to deal with lap traffic quite as much as we did in this race. And the closing speeds that we had on them, I mean, we were carrying so much speed. I really had to do some fancy dancing, making some executive decisions on the fly, because you never quite know where the car in front of you is going to go, or the guy you're racing. Let's watch that one more time from the front. So Bob, right there, Bob was in my quarter panel. I just turned down on him because of that lap traffic. But it turned out for the better for me, because from this moment forward, I just start gaining momentum, and actually Bob has a bobble. Wait a second, Bob has a bobble. Maybe I need to get Bob a bobblehead. Like, say that 10 times fast. Bob bobblehead, Bob bobble. Oh, never mind. Love you, Bob. So yeah, I start gaining momentum, and well, whatever momentum I had going. Now we're back into a caution. So we stack back up, but I know that at some point he ends up dropping back a bit. And it doesn't matter. I think this video is all about me, isn't it? Yeah, I think this song is about me. I'm so vain. So yeah, just listen to the car. So as you can see, getting a couple cars out in front here. And yeah, probably one of the most interesting moments in the race. I heard the stands got a little crazy over this one. Yeehaw! So what I was actually planning on doing is I was going to go up into lane 3. I was going up top. And then I felt like that car at the last minute was kind of like going straight, like he was going to go high. So I just bombed the brakes, fogged him, and then turned down in. And then lo and behold, he kind of turned in and it kind of darted. And the lane got, like lane 2 kind of got narrow. I shot the gap. I got lucky. I'll take luck over skill any day of the week, dude. And anybody that don't say they got lucky at some point in a race is lying, or they're not being honest with themselves. Now, I'm a graduate of the Stan Haas Institute of Technology. He's a longtime drag racer. And at the Stan Haas Institute of Technology, the SHIT, one of the theorems was that you have to bring your A game to the track. You gotta be prepared, you gotta be good to invite luck. But without luck, you ain't got SHIT. Rest in peace, Stan. I did it for Stan tonight. And yes, thank you, Landis Brothers Racing. Mike and TJ, I wouldn't be here without you. Hell, I would have never even thought about a damn dirt track 20 years ago. Come to find out, I love it. It's all I think about. It's all I like doing. And thanks for, luckily, my dad, my nephew Reed, a couple of my high school homies, all y'all in the stands. I'm back! So much for my best Steven Tyler. Sweet Jesus. Entler, you're an idiot. But, as per the new rules, because I just won one, that means next weekend, this Saturday night at River City Speedway, that means I get to start 8th or back. So I'm going to be working through the field. But I finally got a win under my belt. Maybe I'm going to start doing... Oh, wait a minute. That means I think I get a kill sticker, too. Hey, ran off, man. Get to add to the arsenal. I got hardware. I got bucks. Oh, and thanks to Pad. Pacific Automotive and Diesel, I believe. Oh, boy. I hope I got that sponsorship right. They added in extra money to the 4-cylinder program this year. And thanks to the new management, and hopefully we can improve the track and functioning and make this a fun year. I'm looking forward to it. And looks like because of me getting points here, I'll be chasing points at St. Helens. So, good time had by all. If you guys could just turn up the heater a little bit, my old man froze his ass off in the stands. Outside of that, we'll see you this Saturday night.